1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How's my haircut this morning? If you ever thought that what separates you from the best performing athletes or the most successful entrepreneurs is motivation, let me break it to you. They're probably not much more motivated than you and me. And no, before you leave, I'm not trying to fool you. This is legit. Motivation is so overvalued. There's actually something else that is much more important, and we're going to talk all about it right now. By the end of this video, you will understand what the key to productivity actually is, and you may start working on that project you keep putting off. So make sure to watch until the end. How many times have you seen somebody do something you'd want to achieve and thought to yourself, I wish I was so motivated, or I wish I had just 1% of his motivation. From early on, we're taught that in order to achieve something or to reach the next level, to do something great, we need to be motivated. We need to have a high level of motivation. But that's just BS. Motivation is not the thing that will get you to the World Cup final. Motivation is not the thing that will lead you to create a 7-figure business. No. In fact, there's a quote by Jim Carroll that I love. It says, "Let your passion drive your actions, and let your actions drive your motivation." So motivation is not what lights the fire. Motivation is a nice to have. It's a benefit that comes along the way, but it's not the ignition. And so now you're asking, cool, Joe, I get it, but if it's not motivation that's gonna make me do it, what is it then? The answer is very simple, but less shiny. It's discipline. I'm ready to bet money with you right now that after hearing this word, you're thinking of a bodybuilder counting his bench reps, or a colonel lecturing his troops, because that's the image that we have of discipline. Motivation is full of hope, is for the dreamers, the optimists, the doers, those who encourage. But on the other side, discipline is hard, it's tough, it doesn't care about your feelings, you just gotta do it. So why is the answer discipline? You will certainly find a lot of different explanations, both scientific and psychological, about this, but let me give you my version. For me, the biggest difference between motivation and discipline is that discipline doesn't take into account your initial state, external inputs, or any other variable. The goal we want to reach with discipline is to do something over and over and over and over and over again. Whether we're feeling good, bad, happy, terrible, it doesn't matter. We just want to do it. And that is the main differentiator. Let me give you an example of discipline that's a bit less scary. From early on, you're taught that you need to brush your teeth 2 or 3 times a day, and you do it over and over again, and after a couple of years, it's just automatic, and now you don't even think about it. You just do it. You probably don't love it, you don't enjoy it that much, but you just do it because you know it's good and you have to do it. And that's it, that's discipline. Now imagine if you could reach the same level of discipline, of automatism with other projects. That would be great. So at this point, you're probably asking, cool, I get it, it's discipline, it's not motivation, but how do I get disciplined? Let me give you my advice, 3 tips, plus one that is a bit special, you probably won't hear it anywhere else. First, put it in your calendar. Schedule out a block of time and put it in your calendar. This builds accountability, because when you have something in your calendar, well, you do it. At work, when you get a meeting, you go and have the meeting. It's the same at home. You have this block of time that's dedicated to your project, you go and work on that project. And if it's in your calendar, you can prepare yourself, you know, oh, from say 7 to 9, I gotta work on this, and then you do it too. Start small. I would suggest starting with 30 minutes a day. It's plenty to make progress in a month already. Don't start and try to spend 3 hours on your project every day. You're going to burn out very quickly and you'll lose the momentum that you created in the first place. Number 3 is shut off your brain. You're gonna feel resistance. Every time you gotta work on that project, every time you see that calendar block, you'll feel resistance. You'll start to create excuses for not doing it. Your brain will show you a ton of other things you could do, but no, shut off your brain. I know it's not easy, but try to don't even think about doing anything else. 4th and last tip, that's my special tip. If you can, try to do it in the morning. Before work, before taking care of the kids, before anything as soon as you wake up early in the morning. Why? Because you're fresh, you have all the energy, you have a clear mind, you haven't spent the whole day at work thinking about other stuff, you haven't given your energy to your kids to put them to bed, you're full of energy, you're ready to tackle big tasks. Let me give you a very quick example. I woke up at 5:30 a.m. to shoot this video. I set up everything. I started shooting at 6:30. Now it's almost 7. My video is almost done. And then that's one thing that I can cross off my list and properly start my day knowing that I've already shot a complete video. Okay, now obviously the hardest part of all is to make it work in the long term. To keep it doing over and over and over again. Doing it 3, 4, 5 days is pretty easy. You have that little boost at the beginning, but doing it over a month, 6 months, that's where the real challenge is, but that's also where you'll feel something else kicking in, that sort of excitement and that momentum. It's almost like you could call this motivation.